is a presentation of the International Hockey League.
The second city is second to none, and the spotlight shines a little brighter on the defending Turner Cup champion Chicago Wolves as they play host to the best the IHL has to offer. Hi everyone, I'm Andrew Monaco. Welcome to the webcast of the 2001 IHL All-Star Game presented by Bud Light. Well, the world's best players skate for the IHL, and they're going to play in front of a worldwide audience on the web as the IHL has teamed up with Crusader Entertainment and Quest Digital Media. We're going to take you inside this game where you've never been before, and we're going to do it live. We're going to talk live to the players, the coaches, and referees, take you inside the restrooms and both dressing rooms. Now let's join Bob Kaiser.
Well, welcome to where all the action is. The bowels of Allstate Arena, home of the defending Turner Cup champion Wolves. We're right outside their room. They're getting ready to take on the best players in the IHL, and you're going to get a chance to see what it's like to go inside the room. They don't even let me in, folks, to these rooms, but thanks to our all-access IHL webcast tonight, you're going to get a chance to go behind the scenes as a part of all the fun we're going to have here tonight. So let's take you into the room right now, first with the Wolves, and then on over to check in with the IHL All-Stars.
Control breakout, prefer maybe we don't stop behind the net defense unless we have to. Try to keep the tempo, flow of the game. We got guys that all can handle the puck and skate skills here, so we try to move it as quickly as can. If we do stop behind the net, one thing they do, and I expect they'll do it tonight, is they use that press where they'll put three guys up tight if our center swings. They'll put a guy in front of the net, one guy take away the other D. So maybe we should keep our centerman out high for that, or we stay up here and try to just go quickly D to center and then bump it wide to the wings. All right? That's something we can look at doing. Otherwise, like I said, if we don't stop behind the net, we don't have to worry about that. Anything else, Randy, we want to talk about strategy-wise?
Good up, guys. Yeah. We're here to win. Come this far, right? Holly? Exactly. Great.
You got any legs left, Brett, for the game?
Yeah,
after that?
Yeah. Got some oxygen.
All right.
I'd like a watch, too. Who watches tonight? Who watches? All right.
That's it. 4:40 warm-up.
Right.
Have some fun.
That's right.
Well, we're standing in the hallway just outside the referee's room, a room that coaches would love to get into, I'm sure, many a night. But, hey, if you saw this guy standing outside of it, would you try and go in there? Heck no. But thanks to the fact that he's partial to cameras in the IHL, we're going to take you into the referee's room right now.
Normally, this guy in the IHL as well pulls a muscle all the time, so he's got to make sure he's stretched out properly. I'll leave. Don't worry about that. You messed up my camera here, Marty. I'll wait till the filming. Oh, yeah.
We will have much more live access throughout this entire webcast. I'm joined this evening by the voice of the Chicago Wolves, Judd Surratt. Judd, we're talking about nothing but access, and it seems the Chicago Wolves have had almost exclusive access to the Turner Cup 2 of the last 3 years.
Close to that, 2 of the last 3 years, winning it in 2000, winning it in 1998. And for a lot of these guys, this is an honor that they have a chance to take advantage of because they played so hard and so well last year up until June. There are a lot of guys in this team who have played in the NHL All-Star Game, like Rob Brown, and a lot of guys who have played in the IHL All-Star Game as well. But there are some players who will never, ever get that chance because of the style of players that they are. They get the chance to show their wares today in front of the big crowd here in Chicago and along the World Wide Web with a webcast.
And you know, in front of this crowd and in front of the web audience as well, some first-time IHL All-Stars, some long-time IHL All-Stars. I'll tell you what, a talented 2001 All-Star team.
Oh, there's no question. There are a lot of great players on both teams that have been up to the National Hockey League and back this year on both teams again. So we get a chance to see those guys firsthand. They can display their skills here tonight.
Also a chance to renew some friendships here at the IHL All-Star Game. A couple of former San Antonio Dragons. We've got them mic'd on the ice. Let's start with Chris LaPuma.
God never die. I'm getting quite the slug going. Can't get enough. Did you see the size of that chicken? Here we go, boys. Here we go. Let's go, gang.
Six-time All-Star John Purvis from the Utah Grizzlies. Judd, he's the lone Grizzly. So he's got to be teamed up with some new players. Not an easy challenge for the co-coaches, Bruce Cassidy and Randy Carlisle.
Oh, and no question, if you're a great player, you have an ego. You want to play well even though it's an all-star game. So it matters who you're playing with, who you're playing against, and that's for the coaches to decide.
Cassidy and Carlisle do that. Let's take you inside to the strategy session with the 2001 All-Star coaches.
All right, we're going to go over our lines. We have to start Sereau, Bolfe, White, Boucher, and who's the other defenseman we have to start? Berensweg. Well, those five are voted by the fans. So we're going to have to probably move Whitey out of there and give him a short shift and come back with Purvis.
He can play the right side, Whitey, for that one.
Yeah.
I looked at the two Cleveland guys and figured put Whitey between them. You know, they've probably played together this year, so it makes sense to keep those guys together.
The same thing with Bofa and Sereau, we might as well.
Yeah, they've been together, and then, you know, Purvis, he can fit anywhere. He's pretty crafty and smart, so slide him in there. And
then we got the all-European content with Ustorf, Seaback, and Sheriff Janov.
Yeah, they'll be the...
That's a mouthful.
They'll be the show tonight.
Yeah, right.
They'll have the puck all night. So
Fountain's got to start, and then I'll talk to Freddie and Johan Hedberg about Freddie Miles are going for the second period. We'll give him the opportunity to get the second period, and Yo-Yo Hedberg will close.
All right. D with the 7, I guess it'll have to mix them around. And
what we'll do is just rotate them through. With the three righties, they're more of the offensive side, so we'll let them play, you know, probably rotate the three rights through, and then have the 4 left-handers just go on their own. I'm not going to try and match up too much.
No, that'll work well.
What about set breakout? Anyone do anything?
As they mentioned, Mike Fountain will be the goaltender for the IHL All-Stars. Wendell Young for Chicago. They are mic'd as well. Let's listen to them. The 2001 IHL All-Star Game presented by Bud Light. Thanks so much for joining us here at the IHL.com. All of our starters have been voted by you, the fans. Mark Beaufet, Yves Sereau, Todd Weitz for the IHL All-Stars. Bubba Berensweg of Milwaukee, Philippe Boucher as well for Manitoba. Boof, backhand pass. Sereau with a shot. He tried to hit Purvis, who replaced White on the wing. Same for Chicago, as Chris LaPuma and Glenn Featherstone. Their head coach is John Anderson. He's mic'd as well.
D, when you stop behind 8, Dallas, they're going to chase you, you know, like Manitoba does. So watch it, yeah? As soon as you stop, that guy from the right-hand side's coming.
Judd Surratt, there's a guy you just got to listen to. John Anderson. He's just done nothing but won here in the IHL.
Well, I'm actually surprised he's talking about the defensive core because he's all offense most of the time.
You're right, absolutely right. Eric Hood, who came over from the Utah Grizzlies on loan from Los Angeles, wearing number 15 for Chicago. Snapshot in on Fountain. He makes the save. Dan Plant with that wrist shot that comes up high. The All-Stars come out the other way. Center of the ice, Brett Hauer. In the slot, a kick save off the shot from Peter Bartos of the Cleveland Lumberjacks. Wendell Young in the net for the Chicago Wolves. Dependable Wendell. 18th year pro. Fountain along that goal line. Backhands. But right to Brian Noonan. He looks to center, getting back nicely. The All-Stars, Mark Morrow. Ties up Noonan in the corner. Guy LaRose works that puck free, back behind the net. LaRose, top of the slot. Dallas Eakins, left point. Sends in. That gets knocked down. Hood back behind the net. Hard working forward is Eric Hood. In that corner, Mark Murrow battles. Finally, it's worked free by Stefan Ustorf. The Cincinnati Cyclones. Eakins tries to keep in. He can't. Picked up in the neutral zone. Martin Seaback snaps a shot that's high and wide of Wendell Young along that far wall, trying to work the puck out of the zone, and do the Wolves. Robert Petrovicki. He'll spin. Top of the slot. Sends by the side of the net. Tapped right in by Kevin Dahl, and Mike Fountain makes the save. Bruce Cassidy of the first place Grand Rapids Griffins. He's mic'd as well on the IHL All-Star bench.
No bad habits today, Brett.
Excellent opportunity for Chicago early on.
Well, Robert Petrovicki, a feed down low, and Kevin Dahl, not normally known as an offensive defenseman. Nice little deflection.
That's certainly what we have, though, Judd, don't we? A lot, as the All-Stars are offside, a lot of offensive defensemen in this game.
Oh, my, especially on that IHL All-Star team. The Wolves, back in the blue line, not a lot of flashy players back in the blue line, but if you look at Brett Howard and Philippe Boucher, guys with NHL experience, and guys who love to go coast to coast.
And Chicago's got them as well, with your Bob Nardella as a terrific offensive defenseman. John Anderson, what was interesting, I thought, there early, the first comments we heard from him, you almost have to play the analogy, like he said, almost as what Manitoba does. And that's all you can do, because these IHL All-Stars put together for the first time.
Oh, absolutely. They're going to try and pick up some tendencies. Obviously, the Wolves are going to have a better chance to pick up those tendencies against teams in the West. They have not seen as many of those teams in the East, except for Grand Rapids, and they have throttled Chicago this year.
LaRouche with a pass, trying to hit Steve Maltais. LaRouche still with that loose puck. Getting back is John Purvis. LaRouche still with the puck, snaps a shot. Save by Fountain. And what Carlisle and Cassidy said before, they're trying to keep some of the teammates together. We see Purvis with Beaufait and Sereau. They now leave, and Curtis Murphy leaves as well. That puck is played with a high stick. Stoppage of play. John Purvis heads to the bench, and let's listen in on the six-time All-Star. He's got a lot of room in the back part of that bench.
There is a lot of extra room back there. In fact, Don Jackson, the first year of the IHL after a car accident, coached from a wheelchair back there because there is so much room. This is probably the only building in the league that he could do it from.
Wendell Young, let's hear him.
My highlight thing's a slideshow. They have highlight day for everybody else. I got a slideshow.
Now, Wendell always has something to say, doesn't he, John?
Well, this All-Star game starting much better than his first appearance, which was a couple of years ago, I believe, down in Orlando, where Young was scored on, I believe, on his first shot. So I think glad to just stop that first puck that was coming at him.
3-2, the Wolves lead in shots on goal. And this guy's just going to take one of our jobs, isn't he, Wendell? When's all said and done, whenever that is, believe me.
Well, there's a couple of ways he can go. He owns 2 teams in the Quebec Major Junior League. He just got his Series 7 degree, so he can trade securities as well. So the options are wide open for him.
Okay?
The former Maple Leaf, John Anderson.
Forward.
Right up, heads up.
Though that is what you're hearing from the ice here on this webcast. Players, referees, coaches, goaltenders, we've got them all mic'd for you. Scott Hoberg is our referee. Jay Jacobs and Kevin Lord, our linesmen. Centering pass. And Wendell Young gets taken into the net by Todd Weitz. He'll get out of that crease and skate back to get onside. You're hearing a little bit of Kevin Lord right there saying, keep it moving.
Okay, Bo.
Cross ice pass to Philippe Boucher. Poked free by Nicholas Anderson to Ted Drury. He catches Rob Brown. Brown with a shot, and Fountain makes his 4th save. On the far side, Peter Bartos of Cleveland. He overskates Nicholas Anderson. A magician with a stick and a kick save by Fountain. Loose. Drury along the goal line looking to center. And finally worked free along that far side of the ice in the neutral zone. Carried by Stefan Ustorf of Cincinnati, replacing teammate Brian Felsner. Anderson, top of the slot, poked free. Ustorf is able to work it free.
Holy frick!
Skating on the right side is Sherifyanov from Kansas City. Anderson the other way, Chicago looking for numbers. Just offside on that far side is Dan Clark. There's Kevin Lord, our referee. Excuse me, Scott Hoberg, our referee. And normally we just hear the whistle. We're going to hear the comments of Scott Hoberg all night.
Well, usually when the referee is that close to the benches, you could probably pick up the coaches' voices complaining in a normal game.
All-Star games are far from normal, though, aren't they, John?
Wouldn't surprise me with these coaches. Both Randy Carlisle and John Anderson can be pretty cranky.
Two Western Conference nemesis.
Yours, Eakins, right on you. Keep coming.
Eakins behind his nets. Near wall to Eric Hood. Bounces over his stick, and Brett Hauer, who plays for Carlisle in Manitoba, back behind his own net. Hood will forecheck, trying to work that puck free. He does. And then knocked out of the zone. Far wall, Yves Sereau. Trying to catch Vadim Sherifyanov. Turned over. One-timer by Sereau. He's shot wide. Yves, I'll tell you what, he went up to Atlanta for 10 games before. He was tops in the IHL in shots on goal. He does not get cheated.
Sereau's got a pretty good shot.
Forechecking is Noonan. NHL veteran Stanley Cup winner is Noonan. Featherstone back behind his net. John Purvis looking to center. It's loose by the crease. Young is down, but that's nothing new. Wendell will make saves any way possible.
Did you see him just chop some legs out in front?
By the side of the net, Purvis tries to tip in that pass.
Okay, got us running around now.
Mark Beaufait, Sereau, and Purvis. Beaufait tries to center, and Murphy tried to knock out of the air. The three Solar Bears on the ice at the same time, along with the Admiral Mark Morrow. Sereau back in his own zone. Quickly to Mark Beaufait. He taps to John Purvis. 6th IHL All-Star game, 3rd in a row for Purvis. Morrow, the Admiral, who has played in Nashville. One of those players you were talking about, Judd, spending time in the I end in the National Hockey League.
And what's amazing about Morrow is he doesn't really have any numbers. He's not an offensive type of player. He's played a little defense and forward this year, but they just love his leadership, and that's the respect the coaches have for him in the league.
Eric Sharon back behind the net. He loses the puck to Petrovicki. Robert Petrovicki tries to work to the top of the slot. He can't. Nardella will go back into the neutral zone. Teamed out there with Dean Melanson. Nardella tried to catch Petrovicki in stride. Philippe Boucher. Nardella with a shot from the left point. Bartos on the far wall. He catches Boucher. Misfired on his pass. It'll be an icing on the touch, but White gets there first for the All-Stars. Bartos is there looking to center. He can't knock free. Melanson skates out of the zone. Tried to get the headman pass up ahead to Petrovicki, and it trickles in on Fountain. Wendell Young in his net. Fountain's counterpart.
That'd be all for me.
He wants to come out.
Well, all the young guys like to say to him, get out of the game so the young kids can play.
An absolute treasure, the 18-year pro.
2.5 more.
Wendell will be coming out soon, and there's Rick Dpientro. I mean, the hockey world all excited about Dpientro.
The first goaltender ever taken with the first overall pick, and his general manager, Mike Milbury of the New York Islanders, in town wanted to see him play under these type of circumstances.
Scott Hoberg, a referee. Bit of communication during that stoppage of play.
I found her. Down there.
Bruce Cassidy, 2 seasons ago with Indianapolis. The ice no longer in the IHL. He went to the ECHL, the Trenton Titans. Now he's back with Grand Rapids.
The guy who played the NHL in this town for the Blackhawks.
I'm tired. There you go. Good job. Heads up, House.
Get that, Teddy.
Maltais gains the red line for Chicago. Then he's bumped off the puck. Cross ice to Nardella. Maltais out there with Drury.
Heads up, Steve.
Nardella looking up the ice. Drury with the puck. Works it free. Sherifyanov on his hit. Gains the blue line, does Drury. Looks to center. It's deflected. Kept in. Maltais. Top of the slot. Slap shot save by Fountain. Catching in stride. A blast. Saved by Young. Wasn't sure where it was. Seaback with that shot. Here comes Chicago the other way. Petrovicki. Knocked free. Seaback over skates. Sherifyanov of Kansas City the other way for the IHL All-Stars. One-timer by Hauer on that pass.
Keep coming. You got time.
Eakins behind the nets.
Right up.
Maltais leads for Dallas Eakins. Guy LaRose along with Rob Brown. Brown in the right wing circle. Centers to LaRose. He cuts off that pass. Giroux cannot get around Kevin Dolan. Right in the slot. A shot by Berenswijk. Saved by Young. Point blank save, Wendell Young. Anderson's onside. Saved by Fountain. Yeah. Sometimes actions speak louder than words for Mike Fountain.
The Wolves are coming. Woo! Heads up, Murph!
No lie, the Wolves are coming. 9 shots on goal for Chicago. Purvis to Curtis Murphy. Chicago the other way, Guy LaRose. Good job by Anderson with a skate to control that puck. Fountain will tee it up for Mark Beaufait. He'll skate up the ice. Berenswijk loses control. Is able to tap to Giroux. Eakins to Slant. Here comes Anderson along with Rob Brown. Brown on the right wing side. Morrow poked that puck free. Bartos is there, so is Todd Weitz. Here's Curtis Murphy of the Solar Bears. Centered right out in front. Purvis. Young with the sliding save. He was on his side. And then the puck is deflected all the way down the ice to Mike Fountain. What's the old saying, Judd? Don't ask how, ask how many.
And Wendell, very unorthodox about it, just diving and sliding to keep it out of there.
The IHL All-Stars. Todd Weitz with the puck backhand. And Wendell Young lost the stick, and I think the puck hit that stick.
Better to be lucky than good.
Absolutely. It's White playing with Matt and Bartos, the 2 Lumberjacks, along with the Griffin. Loose White as he tried to backhand up and over the crossbar. Cross-ice pass to no one in particular. Eric Hood for Chicago. Chicago with a change. And the All-Stars bring on some fresh skaters as well. Ustorf in his own zone. Brett Hauer of Manitoba. And it deflects over the glass.
That's it for me. That's it, boys. Let it work, boys. Let it work, boys. Let it work. Huh? It's about the money. Good job. It's still on your head. I might have deserved the medal if I throw back that year. Marty? Yeah. Who's Marty? A little better than last All-Star game? Hey, Ricky, I know that. A little better than last All-Star game. First shot from the blue line in the last All-Star game. 5-10. Don't be
Richard Shomistra in for Chicago now, replacing Wendell Young. We'll talk to Wendell Young.
Come on.
Next whistle. Battle in the corner. Eric Sharon. Worked free by Chicago. Drury with a backhander, and Fountain makes another save. That is number 11 for the Grand Rapids goaltender, as the best goals against. The other way, Martin Seaback, a sliding Dean Melanson for Chicago. Paul Cruz with a backhand pass to Brian Noonan. Noonan at the top of the slot. He'll fire save by Fountain. Got just enough of the glove on that. Noonan goes to the bench. He can't play that puck. Hopping off the bench is Petrovicki. Petrovicki trying to work around. Kwiatkowski. Gloved by Eakins, back behind the nets. Looking to center is LaRose. Intercepted by Purvis. Catches Yves Sereau with a shot, and Shelmistra makes his first save. Wendell Young is with us on the Chicago bench. Wendell, can we get you a comfortable chair?
I feel great out there. I feel better sitting on the bench right here.
Wendell, let me ask you, because you said it last All-Star game in Orlando. What you said, better start.
You know what? In Orlando, it was my first game, and it was fun. But like I said, first shot in Orlando, I was struggling the whole half of the game I played there. But a little easier tonight, knowing I'm going to go out for three. We got 3 goalies and only played 10 minutes, so it was a little easier on my mindset.
Swindle, any of the guys barking at you to get out of the game for tonight?
Actually, you know what? We were laughing about changing, and I said we were actually going to change on the fly, and trying to get some guys to put some money up, because I've done it before in the National Hockey League. I think it would have been pretty good if Shuey would have changed on the fly here, but the guys don't know I have the mic on, so I'm interested in what the guys say to me.
Wendell, thanks so much. Enjoy the game from that seat. It's a great place to be in an All-Star game, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the best vantage point for a goalie. Already some great scoring chances here, and some big saves by Mike Blunt and Shuey and everything. So it's going to be an interesting night.
Wendell, enjoy, and the best to you the rest of this season.
Thank you.
Wendell Young. Come on! I'll tell you what, if you talk about great interviews in the IHL, Wendell Young is right at the top of that list, isn't he, Judd?
I would think so. He's got to be right there. There's some good talkers, especially on this Wolves team.
Mark Beaufait. A little too far in that pass from John Purvis out there with Sereau. Murphy is out there as well. Here comes Robert Petrovicki for Chicago trying to stick handle. Past Kwiatkowski. Eakins, left wing circle by the side of the net, deflected in on Fountain and directed with the high stick for stoppage of play. Joe, is there anybody better with a stick around the net than Steve Maltais?
There are a few guys. I think he's just tough to move. He's such a skilled player. He can score the skilled goal. He can score you the garbage goal, and that's why he's led the league 5 in the last 6 years.
4 of those last 6 years, 50-plus goals. Anderson deflected. Petrovicki loose on the doorstep before whistled out of there. Eakins with his shot, and once again, Fountain. Wendell Young down on the bench. Wendell, you want to get a conversation with Steve Maltais with us? You take over from here for us?
I told Maltais he's a puck out here. He plays like an like a or two.
Wendell, you're just trying to keep the secret that you're still Mike, aren't you?
What's that?
You're just trying to keep that secret that you're still Mike, aren't you?
That's what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to give a feature like the guys still like me. I read the program today that said I was born in '77. I love that. Knocked 14 years off my career.
My wallet's a little thicker because of that.
The 18-year pro, as we talked about, Wendell Young, his 7th season here in Chicago. To say fan favorites and understatements.
He wanted to quit the game. He wanted to leave when he was 13. He was a peewee. He told his parents, I'm giving up, that's it. And his parents said, you have to go and tell your coaches and your players that you're quitting. And Swindle, you want to pick it up from there?
I actually went over to quit. My parents being the kind of character they have, they said you can do whatever you want. They didn't push me. They said you got to face your coach and not let them know you're not going to play. You got to quit. And ironically enough, our other goalie didn't show up, so I was guilted into keep playing and ended up staying. So it was a one of those things where I was just going to.
Well, I think it's worked out pretty well playing 18 years.
Certainly has. Hood takes a pass from Plons, loose on the doorstep. Drury's shots high and wide of that crossbar. 4 30-win seasons for Wendell Young. And you talk about a span. It started his first in 87, 88, and his most recent last year. The guy still loves to play, and he plays so well. So does Bubba Barensweg of the Milwaukee Admirals, voted one of the starters. Knocked down by Plant as he tried to split the ice with that clearing pass. Philippe Boucher of Manitoba. Bartos. Circles. All-Stars make a change. Sherifyanov. Now here's Brett Howard. Can carry that puck almost like a forward, but offside is the IHL All-Star Stefan Ustor. To the IHL All-Star bench we go.
Fucking watch it. That's what I'm talking about.
That'll work, boy. That'll work.
John Purvis from the Grizzlies, playing with an injured wrist that he injured, ironically, against Chicago.
Yeah, he had his thumb got caught in the glass at the East Center in West Valley City when he was actually checking Dallas Eakins. And he says he's still playing in a lot of pain. He's about at 65%, but he's decided not to have surgery. And the club, thinking a lot of him, awarded him with another year in a contract.
Right back to him.
Glenn, the helmet's not your bag, dude. It hurts. A headache. Get one of those. Sore? Too tight?
Shift, and we're going to listen to Pooms while he takes this shift for the Wolves.
Skate! Skate! Shoot!
Center. Still has the puck along the goal line. Kevin Dahl with a blast. Save again by Fountain. 15th save for the Grand Rapids goaltender. John Purvis. Beaufait is going to skate in front of the net. Purvis goes back behind that net. Cross ice pass. Snap shot from Curtis Murphy is high and wide. Purvis battles with Dahl for the puck. Kept in by Eric Sharon. Here comes Petrovicki. Petrovicki, right wing circle, snaps his shot wide. The former Grand Rapid Griffin on the current Griffin goaltender. Sharon carries before he is stood up by Steve Maltais. Dahl hits Petrovicki in the neutral zone. Beaufait skating back to Yves Sereau. Sereau will send into the corner. John Purvis is there along the goal line to Beaufait. Dangerous passer, Mark Beaufait. Sereau sends in right in on Schulmistra. Let's join Bob Kaiser. He's with IHL President Doug Moss. Bob?
Always a pleasure, guys. Doug Moss and anyone who questions the new formatting, the IHL adopted, going back to the old format last year, adopting it through Doug Moss in Houston, and anyone questioning it, take a look at the game here tonight, Doug. This is a beauty.
Great crowd, up and down action, great saves. That's what it's all about. You know, it's been tried, East versus West. the world versus North America, and we brought back something that was been done years and years ago, and it's another great show here in Chicago, so we're thrilled with it.
I want to visit with Doug a little bit more later on, get some thoughts from him about his meeting with Gary Bettman of the NHL and Dave Andrews of the American League. That's coming up a little later on.
Thanks, Bob. Thank you, Doug Moss. Always a pleasure to be here. Absolute honor. I'll tell you what, the pleasure's working with you and Bob, Judd.
Oh,
first opportunity.
Far too nice.
Petrovicki skated off the puck.
Maybe there's still some smoke in the building that's affecting you. You're asphyxiated.
Kwiatkowski with a cross-ice pass. White. Snapshot Boucher of Manitoba. Tap to Steve LaRouche. Maltais. Shot. Save. Rebound. No! Through the crease. Then fire on the nets by Nardella. Maltais and LaRouche. Scoring opportunities for Chicago.
Stay with him.
Petrovicki out there as well, along with Nardella and Melanson. One-timer. Maltais score! There we go. They call him to be an all-star. That's it, boys. Way to work. Way to work. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to plug you.
Hang on to it. Good job, Ruchin.
That Steve Maltais fired.
Shomistra makes a save on Ustorf. And for Steve Maltais, he has now tied Stan Drulia all time.
Come on, don't be falling up the middle. Come on, brother, come on. I don't know, but don't throw it back to them. We've given it up 4 times at the blue line. That's what I don't want you to do.
Sends on net. Shomistra with a save. Back to Maltais. He's tied with Stan Drulia all-time All-Star leading scorers with 11 apiece. And with that, his 6th goal, he ties Hubie McDonough. Each with 6 goals apiece in All-Star competition. Sheriff Yanov to Brett Hauer. Hauer's going to carry. Tried to hit Martin Seaback. He can't. Sheriff Yanov keeps in at the left point to Seaback. One-timer Berensweg right in the chest of Shomistra.
Actually referring to Steve Maltais, this is his first game of the week. He's currently undergoing a 4-game suspension.
One-timer Murphy off the draw. Saved by Shomistra. How about 33 shots on goal in this first period? 18 for Chicago, 15 for the All-Stars. Beaufait circles left wing. Morrow with a blast. Shomistra directs wide. Murphy, along with Beaufait, back behind the net is Murph. Centers through the crease. Morrow keeps in. Beaufait along that goal line, pinned by Featherstone. John Purvis out there. Let's listen to the forward. Featherstone deflected. Coming up in our first intermission, Bob Kaiser will talk to Steve Maltais. Now tied with Stan Drulia. All-time All-Star scoring, 11 points apiece now, and he's tied with Hubie McDonough, 6 goals apiece in All-Star competition. Final seconds, wind down.
Appeared in an All-Star game and you're behind. Oh, defensive battle.
Down here at ice level, and boy, there's that term in hockey, tickling the twine. There was no tickling that shot of yours. That hurt the twine, Steve Maltais.
Well, I've been off for a while, so it was kind of nice to get that, but it's a pretty good pace game. Steve LaRouche made a great pass. You know, the goalie had to respect him, and I hit it pretty hard, but not as hard as I would have liked, and with the goalie being on the other side, it was nice to get it in.
How did it feel to get your 1,877th goal here at Allstate Arena? It seems like you've got that many anyway.
It feels good. You know, it's nice playing in front of the fans. Good crowd turned out today, and the anthem was pretty loud, which is that's how we can tell whether it's a good crowd or not, and it's fun. And as I said, I haven't played in a while, thanks to Bob. But it's nice to skate at home again.
Steve, great to have you back in the IHL.
Thank you.
All right, Steve Maltais, I know Judd Surratt's happy, as well as Wolves fans. One of the premier goal scorers, certainly in IHL history. Let's go to the Wolves dressing room right now.
Hey.
Great job, boys. Keep going.
Keep working here, boys. We're right there. We had some great chances, too. We had some great chances. What? Someone go wake them up, tell them not to. It's hometown.
Yeah, shot right in the slot, and you snuffed him.
Is that him?
Yeah.
I feel good about that.
Snuffed him. Arlington Heights boy, right in your hometown. Arlington Heights.
Hop back to follow.
Sticking it to him.
I'm done. I'm done. Yeah.
Oh, wait, I got my shotgun in the we can hear that when we're in there. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
How many acts were there so far? How many acts were there? 2? You go 2 acts or 1 act?
Phenomenal. That mic's still on. You were phenomenal.
Mike's not on.
A lot better than Orlando.
Judge Street. That's all.
Oh, I thought it was tender.
One of those Journey Scouts watching this game? I mean, you were pretty... Huh? Yep, Senior League. Senior League, Quebec Senior League.
You see the Grizzlies mascot?
No.
Holy Christ. It's just absolutely roaring down here. It's one of those blow-up ones. It's got this freaking red tongue that comes out.
Oh, yeah?
It's hysterical.
Is he out the ice now?
The Chicago Wolves leading the IHL All-Stars 1-0 after one period of play at the 2001 IHL All-Star game presented by Bud Light. Along with Judd Surratt, I'm Andrew Monaco. Thanks so much for being with us here on this webcast. And just as he's done, what did Bob Kaiser say 1,788 times before? But Steve Maltais is a goal scorer. Steve LaRouche sets him up very well, and they teamed up at the 18:01 mark.
And that's his favorite place to score. I think he loves that one-timer opposite side in the far circle. He can just drill it, especially on the power play. And for Steve Maltais, he hasn't really had a chance to show his wares offensively this year. He started the year in Columbus. He played 26 games, and it was off the glass and out for most of the season.
And how important is it that it comes from LaRouche, guys he's played with for so long?
Oh, these guys just get along so well. They know where one another goes. And for Steve Maltais, he had to actually get used to LaRouche when he first came on board because he had never played with a right-handed center.
Most of the time in these All-Star games, you feel sorry for goaltenders. The shooters are starting to feel sorry as Mike Fountain made 17 saves. Richard Shulmistra and Wendell Young combined for 18 in the first.
Well, Mike Fountain, let's talk about him first. This is a guy who could have gotten a great shot with Ottawa this year had he not broken his finger early in the season. In fact, for the home opener that the Wolves had here, Fountain was sitting in the stands, and Ottawa had a lot of injuries. He's played phenomenally well, and Wendell Young slip sliding, getting it done.
That's all he does. 9 saves for Wendell in his just over 10 minutes of work for Wendell. He is in the Chicago dressing room, and we joke, he's got the best vantage point now. He's going to have the best seat in the house for the next 2 periods.
Well, actually, what you really don't know is down on that locker room, or down on that bench, that's not a regular chair. That's a rocking chair for him.
Well, the officials, if you're going to play an All-Star game, they usually put the whistles away. Let's go into their room.
No, I saw him over the summer, and maybe I'll see him once during the winter.
Every time we're on TV,
try to get together for summertime.
Derek coming out of the bathroom.
Every shot.
Nobody coming out of the bathroom.
Yeah, that's all right. It's been good.
Derek, every time we're on the camera, you're coming out of that door.
All right. What's your score, Jenny?
Let somebody. I'll just wait. Are you still there? Are you living in one?
I'm still here. No, I don't think.
Do you? Yeah.
We had a break. I said to Ted Harper,
Yeah.
I said, we got to pay this. If anybody gets paid, it's got to be the official. I said, we can't. We got money and pay it.
Yeah.
It's a tough time.
Yeah. I remember when the IHL office was in Windsor.
Yeah.
I can remember going there with
Bill Megan Flint, the secretary.
Is that who it was? I can remember exactly what the building and everything. I used to dash back in each other's office and open up his check, whatever. It was interesting.
The league has come through.
I'm Mike, by the way, so can't
Take
talk
your
to
time,
you.
boys.
Good, yeah. Is that all? I think so, yeah, so. Yeah, I think so.
She says, oh, later.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think she'll be too happy with that.
More details if you want.
Yeah, exactly.
You there?
Can you make a glove save with that on? Hope you don't have to make any. No shots. 2 periods. I think that's going to happen anyway.
Pollock.
Here in 3-7 Wolves.
Is everybody living out there? So we got more than 7 minutes. So.
Come and get me when the Zamboni comes out. Hasn't got out yet.
Didn't go yet?
Makes a mistake. Yeah, sorry.
Probably won't pick it up.
My mic's still live.
I did the rep. I did.
Good hit, Mark.
Jay, you got to go right there.
Muscle on my chest.
No, you're back.
Didn't he help you out?
Where me?
Did he help me? I didn't see him. I ran.
Get off me.
Power, I think. Yeah, that was good hit, Cruiser. Hey, don't change your style for this game. I got that.
Inside the Chicago dressing room, you saw that. We not only see that Rick Dpietro's getting mic'd, Judd, that's in the trainer's room, which is absolutely off limits.
Oh, to a lot of people, you just cannot go in there because most teams do not want to talk about injuries, so that is actually verboten. And what access we had there. That is just unbelievable. You and I don't get a chance to see that on a regular basis at all.
No, and we see the concentration of Dpientro as we know he's coming in. He's getting ready for this second period.
Well, he knows that his general manager is on hand, Mike Milbury. This will be the first time he's ever seen him play a pro game. Really? He hasn't really had a chance to see him. He's had his scouts out here quite a bit. In fact, Ken Morrow from the New York Islanders is here, and he's been here in past games to see him. And I talked to Ricky before the game about his attitude and what he thought that Mike Milbury wanted to see from him. He's like, hey, why not win a watch? Let's shut these guys down.
You know, it's almost been like ships passing in the night. Gilles Gilbert was down from the Islanders, but Rick was up in New York. They kind of missed. John Anderson said, what are you doing here? Gilles like, I don't know. John said, put the skates on. Play.
I think Ricky probably liked that because when Gilly is here in Chicago, he makes you work. And there are a lot of guys who played for the Islanders in past years who got bag skated by him very badly. So some of the guys who are skaters didn't like to see him, but I'm sure Ricky didn't mind.
Judd, 1-0 hockey game after that first period, and we got a chance to see Bruce Cassidy and Randy Carlisle. And I'm thinking, well, just tell your guys to open it up. They opened it up the whole first period, didn't they?
Well, they said they were just going to open and close the gate, but they put together some great line combinations, and these guys can dangle, especially some of the Europeans.
Back to the IHL All-Stars dressing room we go.
Gets it away on the net.
Gets a shot.
Yeah. Your office over there.
Mess around. Sorry, nerd, boys. Sorry, nerd. Back home. No, one from sunrise. I know. He's too much. Okay, he's from
the IHL maybe.
Yeah, just you know that they're going to change Pietro here. Anything they can do is going to be he's going to be on the aggressive side of everything. If you dump the puck in, he's going to be trying out there to get out there and play it like a defenseman. So again, everything that we do is going to be a little bit more patient. Just drop your shoulder, you come charging out. On the thing where he's not. Still a little cocky. Nice. All right.
Adi Shabani's coming in. Here's another guy who knows how to talk. We've got him, Mike. If the second period's anything like the first, it has been entertaining. You'll not only watch, listen as well.
It's the first call we've ever got from a linesman in this building. Hey! Look, Wendell's hot! He's used to that.
You were phenomenal.
White's not on.
A lot better than Orlando.
Over here. Now she moves. I told her, go sit over there. I go over to, go sit over with the duck.
That's all.
The All-Stars and the Wolves come back to the ice here at Allstate Arena in Rosemont, Illinois. 1-0 after the first period. 18:01 mark. Steve Maltais along with LaRouche and Petrovic. There's Rick Dpietro. He's mic'd.
I'm coming down behind you.
Our second period underway. Yves Sereau for the IHL All-Stars with a blast up and over the right shoulder of Dpietro. Sereau back behind the net, went to the point. It's intercepted by Guy LaRose. He leaves for Paul Cruz. Cross ice to Brian Noonan, back to the point, kept by Featherstone, in towards the net. Shabbat with the save, and he hangs on.
Please take a look at the scoreboards on the north and south sides of the arena to see your group station lights. For more information, bring your group out to a game. Stop by the customer service booth.
Assez là des gens.
Here you go. Win that draw. Let's get a shot on that.
Good job, Murph.
Wide.
Ice.
Stop on your fitness. Got a good shot. Jory Brown Nick. Jory Brown Nick. Who's up there? Jory Brown Nick. Was it the... Yeah.
Go. Help him. Hi, Scott.
Heads up, Petro.
Back door. Howie, Ray.
Sorry, Petro. I lost her, Jake. I don't know where it is.
Judge, you know that there's communications on the ice, and fans are living it right now.
And we hear a lot of it from the goalies, and that's what makes these guys all-stars and great players.
See, what happens is when a defenseman or a forward coming back, his back's to the play, it is the goaltender's eyes that they depend on. Turn around, Howard, with a shot from the slots.
Heads up. On you, get out.
Heads up, Dean. Bobby.
Melanson carried in, up and over the glass, deflected.
Remember, if you bought your ticket for tonight's game, the ticket man or the
Chewy, how does he weasel his way down there?
I don't get it.
He knows, where I ever see it, he knows somebody.
Dahl with a blast. That Shabbat makes the save. Freddie Shabbat coming off the hernia surgery, and pretty radical hernia surgery. He was out less than a month before he returned this past week.
That can't be easy, especially for a goalie who plays a butterfly style.
All-Stars are offside. Scott Hedberg, our referee. Needless to say, we thank all the players, the referees, everybody for giving us this access.
Hey, Lordy's up tight.
And I think they understand how special this is for the people who have a chance to watch this on the web.
I go, way to go, and I put the gun in the pocket. His jacket's too tight. Outside, push. Heads up.
Boucher and Morrow out there for the All-Stars. Martin Seaback, Stefan Ustorf, and Sheriff Yanov, who has the puck. Ustorf went to the point.
Watch one. Go down.
Ustorf likes to skate.
Tap to Anderson. Drury was waiting for the one-timer. The pass went to his right.
Nicely, Rosie. Hey, you didn't cut my laces today. Good job, boys.
Philippe Boucher.
Yeah, behind the red line.
I think Scott Hedberg just had to warm up.
Yours should go for about $2,000. Hey! Is this Rob Bound's brother right here? Yeah, I know. That's all it is right there. Now just get out there and do it. It's funny. It doesn't matter how long you play or how many of these you play in. You can't help it when you play with other guys like yourselves. You try so hard to give them the puck instead of just playing. Yeah, that's what I was going to tell you. You don't have to play there. Don't just keep it. I'm going to stop all the time. I won't see you. Yeah, it's funny how that happens. Even we try not to, but break. We get a little bit of a lull. That'll work.
Now you do notice Yves Sereau agreed with John Purvis as long as Purvis gives Sereau the puck to shoot.
Usually these guys are selfish. Here they're unselfish.
Here come the Wolves. Eric Hood into the corner.
Here it comes.
Shabbat gets there first. To Sereau. Berenswig will carry. Beaufait loves to set up shop there. One-timer is wide from Sereau.
Time behind.
Featherstone. Wide of Shabbat. Who gets there first?
To your corner.
Judd was at a back check. Did we see a forward get back in an All-Star game?
Actually, there have been a lot of forwards back, if you look. It's only 1-0 right now.
Behind you. Right up. Time. Change it. Skate!
Clock trying to toe drag around Curtis Murphy. Todd Weitz leaves. Shooting wide is Weitz. The feed from Bartos.
On you. Yeah. Right here.
You're hearing Rick Dpientro. Maltais, left wing circle. Todd Weitz. This line has worked hard. Todd Weitz. Dpientro is there. Murphy one-timer. Deflected. Spinning is Christian Matt and shot wide.
Cruiser.
Let's listen to Rick
You're better shape
Dpientro.
than that. You can move that. You're better Heads up.
Oh, to be 19 with the entire world at your disposal.
And that bank account.
Absolutely. Sheriff Yanov. Pietro with another shot. Overskating his Seaback. Pietro strays. Morrow can't keep in on the left point. Oh, close to a check by Drury. Don't see many checks. You see a lot of pinning.
Actually, I saw Dean Melanson nail Todd Weitz as he was coming to the net.
One-timer by Seaback goes wide. Brett Hauer. To the far wall, Vadim Sharafyanov. Dpientro sticks into the seats to his right.
You give the fans a prize. You do that a lot. You trick out into the stands there. Fans must love you.
Move to your right a little, Poons. Move to your right, Poons. Go, go, time. On.
Bubba Bernswig in his own zone.
Fucking nothing.
Boucher to Beaufait. With Siro on his left, he drops for Purvis. Trying to return the pass to Beaufait. Intercepted by LaRose. Here comes Nicholas Anderson. Rob Brown's on his right, trailing his Featherstone.
Feet, boys, feet right there. Come on, kick it out.
Shabbat for Berenswig. Anderson nearly turned over in front of the nets.
What?
LaRose can't keep in. Anderson comes back into the neutral zone.
Heads up, Poon.
This guy can flat out stick handle and score. So talented. Nicholas Anderson.
Go.
Numbers for the All-Stars. Siro leaves for Beaufait. Dpientro save, and then hitting the post is Boucher. In the slot, the shot Siro is sent out in front. Siro taps right out in front. How did Siro not score?
No, he's not in the crease. He was outside of the crease. That's fine with me. There, top.
Rick Dpietro get the mic fixed. Let's go downstairs. Bob Kaiser with the Islanders. Kenny Morrow. Bob?
Well, we just saw one of the reasons why Rick Dpietro became the first pick overall as a goaltender ever in the history of the National Hockey League. And Kenny Morrow, pro scouting director for the Islanders, former Islander great. My, you get a pretty close-up look at a pretty decent sequence out of that young netminder.
Well, that certainly brings a smile to all our faces.
Kenny, this is a vantage point you know well. A long time in the National Hockey League, looking up the ice like this. You missed the playing, Dave?
Somewhat. I don't miss the aches and pains.
Let's talk about Dpientro. I mean, obviously this kid has got some future ahead of him, doesn't he?
Well, we hope so. You know, he's a young kid. He left college early. Anytime you're a #1 draft overall, there's some pressure on you, but I think a little more because he was the first goalie taken overall.
Well, do you believe in miracles? 1980 U.S. Olympic team member Kenny Morrow. Do you believe it's been 21 years since then? Back upstairs to you guys.
And he was the first guy to then win a Stanley Cup after winning the gold. And Rick Dpientro, playing for Team USA in Moscow, named the most outstanding goaltender and the all-tournament team.
Tell that LaRose not to stir up any freaking controversy in my All-Star game, okay? I was too...
I think what Scott Hoberg is talking about was whether or not Guy LaRose closed his hand on the puck in the crease. If that happens, it should be a penalty shot.
When did it become his All-Star game? I thought it was all of ours. I thought we all share.
Come on, don't you know the refs believe that everybody's here for them?
1-0 Chicago leads the IHL All-Stars. 25 shots on goal for the All-Stars, 20 for the Wolves. 7-2 in this period. Eric Sharon gets to the puck first for Dyson.
Are you sure?
Let's go, let's go.
Left-handed center go ahead with it. Send the left winger behind the net. Just tap, boom. Right winger doesn't even move. Put a D-man down here to lock up this guy. Let him drop back. Push it ahead. There's one, he just steps by the center. If it's a lefty, it's better because he'll let him win it and go right by him. And just tap and the left winger goes behind here. The right winger just stay right here because everybody runs here. Usually by the time he gets to here,
We scored a... Not in the playoffs like that in overtime.
Three-time NHL All-Star.
Here we go,
Randy
corner.
Carlisle talking with Bruce Cassidy. Norris Trophy winner Carlisle, best defenseman in the NHL.
Kevin!
Along the goal line is Matt.
Kevin, play smart.
White battles. Kevin Daw worked the puck free. Reverses to the near side for Noonan. Taps to Daw.
I'm right in front of you here.
Dallas Eakins, who used the glass. Glove by Kwiatkowski, replacing Travis Richards, who was injured. Here comes Ted Drury, trying to split the D.
Body, stay up. Stick ready.
Sharon's lost his stick. Noonan toe drag around Kwiatkowski. Dahl to Noonan. Cruz. Kwiatkowski gets knocked down. Kwiatkowski got his stick. He got Christian Matt's stick.
Well, when you're an All-Star, it doesn't matter whose stick. It's not the stick, it's the player.
And a stoppage of play. But you see these uniforms, and they're absolutely gorgeous. Love the black for the Wolves. Love the IHL ones as well. And this week, the IHL online store opens. You can shop online to get All-Star jerseys, T-shirts, hats, and pucks. Also available online are new IHL branded shirts, hats, and novelty items. Cool IHL merchandise is just a click away. Just log on to the IHLstore.com or access the store through the IHL.com. Mike Fountain sporting one of those great-looking hats. Chris LaPuma on the ice for Chicago. Poked free was that puck by Stefan Ustor.
Petrovic. Go! Right here!
Sherifyanov. Seaback along the near wall. Morrow.
First side.
Stick by Dpientro.
On, two.
All-Stars have to clear. Seaback to Sherifyanov. get around the Puma. Bubba Berensweg.
This is a good senior men's game. Hey?
Puma with
you
Mel.
don't have
Puma's
these
with
at
Mel.
your arena back in Cincy.
Nardella. LaRouche over skates. Poke free to Purvis. Sereau for Beaufait. Centers. Loose. By the side of the nets. The All-Stars buzzing a little bit there, but never really got a quality shot on goal. Melanson gains the blue line. Banned as he slapped that, or wanted to slap it towards the nets.
Bring it back, bring it back.
Easy.
Step up, step up.
Here we go.
Buddy, buddy, buddy. Go, go, go. Two
Brown
on you.
behind the nets. Berensweg, far wall, intercepting.
Can't see.
Anderson
Go, go, go,
centers
Brian.
through the
Step back.
slots.
Heads up, House.
Hey.
Come on, House. Right here, right here. I'm getting a cramp.
Nicholas Anderson.
Ah!
Go.
Good left wing lock tonight, Judd.
A lot of room out there and a lot of danglers.
Drury in front. Who battles for the loose puck? Shabbat is there. The 97 All-Star Game MVP, Frederick Shabbat. Sharon in his own zone.
Teddy, was that you? Was that you, huh?
Let's talk to Bruce Cassidy on the IHL All-Star bench. Bruce, you want to open it up a little bit tonight?
Sorry, I can hardly hear you.
In
noisy down on this bench here
in this
tonight.
building,
Give me
Bruce,
another shot.
I'm joking with you. I said, could you open it up a little bit tonight? Bruce Cassidy back. You were on that bench in 1998 along with Steve Ludzik when you were with Indianapolis. Welcome back and talk about your season with Grand Rapids.
Not getting anything down here. Sorry, fellas.
We'll get back to Bruce in just a little bit. Shabbat with the save. Last rush for Chicago. Judd, I'll tell you what, just 3 shots on goal for the Wolves in this period, but I think all 3 have been quality chances.
Well, Frederick Shabbat there should be very familiar with Ted Drury. They were both in Columbus's camp. Ted Drury played a couple of games with Columbus early in the season. Freddie Shabbat still owned by the team, but because of the hernia injury, didn't really get an opportunity when the Jackets had a couple of goalies down.
Bruce Cassidy, you can hear a little better right now, can't you?
I got you now, yep.
I was joking. I said, could you open this game up a little bit? I know it's just 1-0, but this has been a terrific action, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's been plenty of scoring chances, yet it's not one of those goal fests, so obviously 1-0, but both, all 5 goaltenders in the game, I think, have been outstanding, and we just got to get one to get going here to get break the goose egg, and I think we'll be all right.
Bruce, nice to be back, not only back in the IHL, back behind that bench 2 years ago. You were there as well.
Yeah, it's always enjoyable. I mean, it's great being around hockey people. It's a fun weekend, and obviously being around great hockey players. As a coach, you enjoy that. So, again, it's a fun weekend. I just hope we get scoring here so we can win this thing.
Well, it's just kind of like coaching the Griffins with all the skill that you have here and all the skill you're accustomed to in Grand Rapids.
Yeah, well, I'm a lucky guy this year with all the, we've got the Butsayevs, the Kings, the older guys, and we've got these young kids, Robocop and Shaslevy and Chernik, that will probably be future NHLers. So then you look down this bench with all the talent here, so you're spoiled as a coach to be surrounded by that. It's fun. It's enjoyable. It's fun to watch. I mean, you get to be like a fan here after a while. You forget about the coach, and I find myself doing that in Grand Rapids some nights when our guys start tic-tacking those. So it's, like I said, it's very enjoyable. It's a nice brand of hockey.
Bruce, keep up the terrific season in Grand Rapids. Thanks so much. Welcome back to the Chicagoland area as well.
Well, it's nice to be back. Always love the city. Didn't spend enough time here as a player, but I enjoyed my short stints here anyway with the Hawks, and I wish them well. I see they're winning a little bit again, and I hope they are able to make the playoffs this year.
Thanks, Bruce. Appreciate it. Bruce Cassidy, whose name is on the Turner Cup 1990 with Indianapolis. He was an assistant captain when the Ice won. Who was his teammate? Number 16 on the Wolves, Brian Noonan. Morrow up the ice. Tap to Stefan Ustorp. Martin Seaback trying to go 1-on-3. Loose in the crease. Finally swept aside. Bob Kaiser, join in.
Well done. Chip.
I think LaRouche just got checked by Morrow. There, Jen.
There we go.
I tell you, Dean Melanson did not get the memo. And there's another guy who used to play for this team who I think you remember in Orlando, Dave Mackey, who's still in the area. If he were out here, there'd be elbows flying.
Absolutely. Mackey, who has 2 goals in all-star play. Here come the Wolves. Maltais to LaRouche. He missed the nets. Maltais trying to return the favor. It was LaRouche who had one of the assists on the lone goal.
Go. Keep going. Time. You got time. Heads up.
Dave Barr, who was the all-star, not the last time it was in Houston, previous to last year, 96. He had a power play goal, but he jokes, does the Houston head coach and director of hockey ops, that he back-checked in that game. No one had ever seen that before. Petrovicki is there. Petrovicki behind the nets, along the goal line, still with the puck. Melanson. Beaufait comes back. Eakins keeps in. Maltais sweeps deeper. Petrovicki and Murphy. Drury. Maltais! 1 time, 2 time. Shabbat's there both times.
Good thing for post, eh, Freddie? No, it hit me first. Oh, did it? Hit me first, and you went offside after.
Maltais just saucering the pass to LaRouche, and then there's Steve around the nets. You hear that other hockey cliche, good things happen when you go to the net. Good things have happened in his entire career for Maltais.
And Freddie also talking about a goaltender's best friend, the plumbing behind him.
Shot's not a bad thing.
I think he got a little help there along the near side.
No, you would not.
What do you think?
We're the boss. You knew this week.
Drury centering Petrovicki and Maltais for the Wolves. Eakins and Dahl out there as well for Chicago.
Go.
John Purvis with the puck and also a microphone.
Come on, Johnny. That was outside. Hey, Perf. Do you know anybody at a ski resort up there? Hey? You know anybody at a ski resort? Yeah. I'm coming up there Thursday. All right. Can you, do you know anybody who can hook us up? My wife and I? Pretty sure. All right. We'll check into it for you. All right.
Applebee's gift certificate. If not, he goes home to free tickets to the match.
I'm not going to call penalty. Heads up, Nick.
I'm not sure Scott Holmberg can catch his breath. Heck with the penalties. Here comes Nicholas Anderson. Cross ice. Backhand attempt by LaRose. Jumps off his blade. Purvis, Beaufait, and Sereau for the IHL All-Stars. Sereau in the slot. Just shot wide. Centers.
Come on.
Rob Brown sweeps up ahead. Guy LaRose with a breakaway. Score! Now smart Rob Brown backhands to LaRose. Then it's one-on-one. LaRose wins.
LaRose not known for being a great player on the breakaway, and a chance just before that, and Freddie able to beat him.
Pile up in front of Dpientro. Morrow with a blast that hit La Puma. Kept in by Boucher. Christian Matz. There is Pooms on the spot.
Nobody waited.
Cleveland's Christian Matz catches Boucher, and Dpientro makes the save. That's the goal scorer, Guy LaRose. He's played with Detroit, Las Vegas, and Houston. His 5th IHL season, his 3rd in Chicago. In the NHL, he's played for Winnipeg, Toronto, Calgary, and Boston.
And you know the goalie he scored his first 2 NHL goals against? It came in 1 game. Not a bad goalie, he's still playing. In fact, he's the NHL's all-time leader in wins. Patrick Waugh. And he did it on Hockey Night in Canada, playing for the Leafs.
Christian Matz circles. Bartos picks up the loose puck. Coming back nicely was Paul Cruz. He's on the right wing. Offside was Drury on the left side. As that puck just got caught up on Brian Noonan. Freddie Shabbat, his 4th All-Star appearance.
Hey, Jay, can't we all just get along? Yeah. Come on, Bubba. Can't we all just get along out here for 1 game? So what? You got time? The puck.
That's dedication right there.
Here, Bub.
Is he Union? Can he do that, Joe?
If he's Union, he can in this building.
Come around.
Hey, he's been around microphones before. He used to tour with the Black Crows.
There's Stefan Ustorf trying to step out from behind. Kwiatkowski can't play the puck. Drury can to Brian Noonan. He's got Melanson, but getting back was Kwiatkowski, and then the puck slides, and Shabbat dives along the goal line. Nothing. The Chicago Wolves lead the IHL All-Stars. 1:45 to play in our 2nd period. The 2001 IHL All-Star game presented by Bud Light. Ustorf circles in his own zone. Sheriff Yanov. He lost his wheels. Guy LaRose, who gave Chicago the 2-0 lead. He has the puck. Burst of speed into the zone. Cross-ice pass that Petrovicki will play off the wall. LaRose centers in on Shabbat. Take no chances. He dives and covers.
That's our gun your way twice. We got to hook up on something.
Good try, Pietro. Knowing that. That guy's got it in the hash mark. You can't stand below there. You just start to come back to the middle a little bit.
Siro goes cross ice to John Purvis. Over skates, Steve LaRouche.
1 minute remaining in the period.
Beaufait to Purvis. Curtis Murphy's going to join the rush. Cross ice pass, and Yves Siro is offside.
Jury hoop line.
Beaufait and LaRouche. How many times have these two faced off against each other, Judd?
In all-star games or in just other meetings, there have been plenty of times, too. The finest centerman in the league. Mark Beaufait, an all-star, I believe, on 4 occasions. Steve LaRouche, this is his second in the IHL. He's the reigning 2000 comeback player of the year after wrecking his knee in 98-99. Came back and finished second in the league in scoring.
Up and over the shoulder. LaRouche with 3 Turner Cups. 1 with Atlanta, 2 with Chicago. Snapping a shot wide is Murphy. He plays defense like a forward. Rob Brown can just flat out score goals. Pass was behind Featherstone.
Stay right here.
10 seconds.
5 seconds. He's up.
John Anderson has a 2-0 lead. Freddie Shabbat, 8 saves.
Hey, Rosie. That's a gift.
IHL All-Star game ticket. Now, the big score for the International Hockey League.
Welcome down to the ice, Rick Dpietro, of course, the hockey world, all eyes on him. 19 years old, first ever goaltender to be drafted first overall. Mike Milbury, GM of the New York Islanders, is, let's see, somewhere up there. Rick, watching, you got to be pretty excited after that second period performance.
Yeah, it was a good period for our team. I think, I don't know, I think you guys are showing a lot of focus here and intensity for an all-star game. It's been tough, you know, with the competition and being at the rink for a while. But yeah, it was a great period for the team and for myself.
Pretty good league, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, great league. You know, this is a great place for me to get to know the pro game, and I'm having a blast with it.
He had a 1.33 goals against, 5-1 record in the World Junior Tournament, and Team USA finished 5th, amazingly enough. And of course, your microphone, we understand, broke during the second intermission, so we're going to glue that thing to you. Rick, we want to hear how poised you are as a 19-year-old.
All right, sounds good to me.
All right, Rick Dpietro, let's send it back up. I guess we're going to the Chicago Wolves room right now.
Anyone know? I'm watching this. He Rosie always been right picking it up. Anticipation, Rosie. That's all it was. Here. Good anticipation. Hey, don't work here. Get up pretty early in the morning to pull Rosie. No. I want to wait. You want to win the stadium now. No. I did him and he fucking gave me a weird look. Phone's up again. That's bad. No, I hate you. Hey, Ricky. Hey, Ricky. One more. Oh, Ricky. Good job, Ricky. There are 20 shots. When the red shirt accentuates your muscles. Okay, sure. Okay, you're checking with 4 months. Who became today? Hey, are you the old guy? I got my hand got stuck down the carburetor.
Got my hand stuck down the carburetor. Huh?
Junior.
Gun show.
Dick, come on in here and see the gun.
Thank you.
Came back around the puck?
There was nobody with us.
No, our winger was there.
Yeah, but he wasn't in it. He could have grabbed it.
No,
Yeah, but
come on.
he didn't know. He just looked at the puck go by. He was like, wow.
The unexpected.
Yeah. I was looking at you like, what? What is that? Might as well give it to me. Now I'll move it up.
Quick breakup.
Yeah. Use the goalie.
Chad, put a shirt on. You have to
I know. I think it's a porn movie. With all the hair.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Shaggy, baby.
We got poured on here, boys.
Leave it alone.
We get enough skills for one to get forward.
From a look inside the 2001 IHL All-Star dressing room, we come back upstairs along with Judd Srott. I'm Andrew Monaco. Thanks so much for staying with us. I'll tell you what, Judd, we have seen 45 shots on goal, 28-27 IHL All-Stars. We've seen fantastic goaltending, and anyone who, if this is their first look at Rick Dpietro, they have got to be impressed.
Oh, he is so quick, Andrew, and that's what they really love. He is so athletic. He'll move across very well. And while he's only 19, it's going to take him some time to gain some of the poise. But all the shooters, and there are a lot of the Wolves players who have been around the National Hockey League, who've won Stanley Cups, who can see the skill that this kid possesses. And the Islanders certainly have a future franchise goalie on their hands.
Well, Judd, let me ask you this. How advantageous is it for Dpietro if he's not with the Islanders, he's here in Chicago?
It's great for him because he gets a chance to learn from NHL veterans. This team is just up and down filled with guys who have played in the National Hockey League. And Wendell Young, who he shares his goaltending duties with, that's a perfect guy to learn from. He has won championships at every level of hockey. He's won the Stanley Cup, he's won the Turner Cup, he's won the Calder Cup in the American Hockey League, and he's also won Canadian junior hockey supremacy by winning the Memorial Cup. And so it's just great experience for him, and to play against better players in the IHL than any other league that he could play in other than the National Hockey League.
And he not only can learn from the goaltender like Wendell Young, but from the other shooters as well, giving him tips about what to look for in certain tendencies.
Sometimes that's good, sometimes that's bad. These guys will pick him apart, but he is such a good kid. You'd think at 19 with the checkbook and all the accolades that have been assessed by him or to him that he'd be very cocky about it, and he's just very good about it, and I think a lot of the guys in the locker room really love him.
There's that guy, Rick Dpietro, right there. 9 of the saves.
And that's 17, right? And then we had
White, Bartos, and Purvis, I think.
Bartos. What number is he? 20?
Yeah, and 44. Yeah. 16. 16 is already? 18? Seaback? I don't know. Just flip the lines around a few guys just to see if it gets us a goal. Maybe, maybe not.
You can't come to an All-Star game and not score a goal. You're right. Bottom line is, guys, is every time we go across the blue line, you look at there's 3 guys across. We're all giving one of these. You start shooting the puck and drive that middle lane. You're going to get more garbage off, right? Plus, there's $5,000 up here. You want to give it to them? $5,000 for a period, guys. That's all we're going to look at. All right? A watch. And a watch. That's right. A lot of pride. That's all. We're a lot better than that. Oh, boys. That's okay. Come on, boys. All right? You need the money, right?
You know Bobby Mack? You know Bobby Mack? Yeah.
How much time do we have? Sir. 3 minutes, 3 minutes.
You hear that? It was speeding back and
Finish shutout in IHL All-Star history. Now, twice a team has scored 1 goal, and the fewest goals in an IHL All-Star game is 5. And yet, when you look at it, 2-0, Judd, it's been a very exciting game.
And the goaltending has been great. You saw Kitty Carlisle and Bruce Cassidy, the coaches for the IHL All-Star team. They're going to mix things up to try and see if they can get some offense going against the Wolves.
Yeah, they're going to shake up the lines, as you saw right there. Now, the key being, can the IHL All-Stars slip one past Rick Dpietro, because he's been terrific?
Well, Rick, probably, I think, feeling a lot of the high that he experienced when he was at the World Junior Championships. His confidence is probably at its highest level, going 5-1-0, 133 goals against average. He dominated in that tournament, and it looks like he has carried that over to today's action, so it might be difficult for this IHL All-Star team.
Judd, what IHL fans know around this league is that the Chicago Wolves can open it up offensively, and we're seeing a little bit of that tonight, aren't we?
Offense has really not been a problem for this team this year. It's actually been defense, which is why this game is somewhat surprising. The Wolves next to last in the league in defense, coming in right now pitching a shutout after 40 minutes.
Well, we're going to get a look at Johan Hedberg now in the third period for the IHL All-Stars. This is Randy Carlisle's guy, and for the IHL All-Stars, they have to keep Chicago at 2, don't they?
Johan Hedberg is having a phenomenal season, and San Jose has a lot of quality goaltenders in their system. Evgeny Nabokov, who is up in San Jose right now, was in the IHL last year, and that's why Johan Hedberg can't break the lineup up there, but he's just having a phenomenal year, and he may get an opportunity with someone else in the National Hockey League, and we'll get a chance to see him today.
We're going to get a chance to look. It's going to be Richard Shomistra in that third period.
Oh, boys. Every time, you always want that fucking watch on. Try to put the stats down. All right, we got everybody in here? All right, we got 2-0 lead. We've got a third man high all the time, right? And we do a pretty good job of it. But let's make sure that there are a couple times we're standing below the goal line waiting for something to happen. You know, of course it doesn't. We got a 3-on-2 against us. Also, let's move the puck a little quicker, especially, D. But here's the other thing. Forwards, let's get open for them. We're standing on the boards, and the D are waiting for us to go to holes. Let's go to the holes for them. Now let's shoot more. We had 2 2-on-1s and a couple of odd men rush. Don't even get shots on net. Let's make sure we put the puck in that guard in that middle. We'll get some rebounds. Let's start with Drury, Hood, Plant, Nardella, Melanson. Let's go, boys. Yeah! Come on here. One at a time, please. Come on here. One period. No way. One, two. You're right. Where did that be? You go. MVP. One inch. Be a nice talk. Come on, Rosie. That's your anniversary present for Jen. Jen would love that. Welcome home, Jen. I bought you a new car. Is that clock accurate? You go. Yeah. How much time? 7. That's where you guys are nice in the front. Those are limos. The limo and so back. We get a limo for life? No, they're starting to make the donkeys quicker. Just got me. They're all funny. You got a skill. Oh, there. What's going on, Brian? Guys, tweet. That's your 10-year man. You're out already? No, done? No, that's push-up. 10 years. I'll leave them out there when, all this time. Give me 10 years and have a Close the door, Stewie. Close the door. Bring it in the right.
These guys didn't want you, Shu. These guys didn't want you.
Say hi to all the new brothers and sisters. Jenny, say hi to all the brothers.
Joe, you know where cheese is?
No.
Joe. Miglio. You know where cheese is? Who? Cheese. No. Hey, Paulie. Paulie. The other wireless is over.
The Chicago Wolves coming out of their dressing room are the Wolves for this third period of play. You saw Rick Dpientro, a lot of saves as we look at the second period highlights, Judd, and Guy Larose's goal looked like the Sherwood breakaway relay.
Absolutely, as he got a great feed up ahead by Rob Brown. But Rick Dpientro made a solid save early in the period on Mark Beaufan. That seemed to really give him a lot of confidence in the period.
And one of his saves led to the LaRose goal. Let's take a look at the highlights in that second period of play.
Me, Rosie. Hey, you didn't cut my laces today. Come on! Yeah!
It's a good one, though. I'm watching it. I see Rosie over by center right, picking her up. You like that? Anticipation, Rosie. That's all it was. Rosie, you try to give you the... Here. Good anticipation. Right, more curls. Mark's here, so if he doesn't know how to do it, I'll do it. Gotta get up pretty early in the morning to pull Rosie.
The sounds of the 2001 IHL All-Star Game presented by Bud Light. I mean unprecedented access. I'll tell you what, Judd, this has just been a blast to get a step closer, maybe 2 or 3 steps closer than I've ever been before.
I don't think fans have had a chance, and I guarantee we haven't had a chance to hear a team carve up one of its own players during one of the intermissions or during the bench when the goal was scored by Guy Larose. I think you heard that one of the guys said he must have been going 5-hole when he put it upstairs because that's how bad he is usually on breakaways. So that's something that we get a chance to hear in some of the color that makes this game the best around.
Trust me.
Scott Hoberg, our referee. Much needed break in that intermission. Will wear a mic this period, along with Chris LaPuma for the Chicago Wolves.
And we're putting some subtitles on the web tonight, too.
LaRouche and LaPuma played together in Atlanta.
Won a cup title. In '94, LaRouche spent some time with the Rangers, with Ottawa, with the LA Kings, and went to camp with the Blackhawks this year.
Also on that Atlanta team, Eric Sharon of the Cleveland Lumberjacks.
Well, the fans who get a chance to tune into this game via the World Wide Web and watch this webcast should hear an entertaining third period from Steve LaRouche because he is a chatterbox.
Let's go, guys. Hey, we work. Let's go, guys. Come on, hey, let's go.
As if on cue.
Come on, Rosie. Hey, how are you doing? Keep playing hard notes. Keep playing hard notes. Keep playing hard notes. Let's go, Rosie. Keep going. Go. Keep skating, Rosie. Come on. Come on, Bronny. Hey, keep going, Bronny. Let's go, man.
I think you're playing outstanding. Wrestler out there. Again.
Get you guys away from their checking line.
Feels too light for me. Too light. For me.
Scott Hedberg drops the puck. We are going to listen to a lot to this third period of play.
Don't wreck my feet.
Shomistra is the Chicago goaltender.
Heads up. I'm sorry. Move it up, Bob. I'm coming down. I got Diener. I said, heads up. I thought he was going to land. Well, you got Nick. I said that 5 minutes ago. Go.
Johan Hedberg is the IHL All-Star goaltender.
LaRouche, Noonan, Cruz.
Quick, buddy! Come on! Come on, Nick! Hey! Scared what? Oh, come on, Murph! Get up, Murph, come on! Pepper, don't make me call any.
I got that.
Heads up, heads up!
How about Scott Hedberg? Don't make me call anything. There is Johan Hedberg of the Manitoba Moose. 16 wins, 4th in the IHL. Hedberg is from Sweden. Mike will pick up Sweden.
I can't breathe.
Come. Oh, man,
Let's up, East. Get a decent shot, huh? Bounce! That's it. We're coming here, boys. We're coming here.
John Purvis on the bench. So is Bruce Cassidy. Cassidy is staring a little history in the face, but Puma doesn't care. But one goal was scored by the North in the 1979 All-Star game at Saginaw in a 5-1 loss to the South. Dayton beat the All-Stars 6-1 in December of 1967.
Martin. Nice moves, Bobby. Nice moves, buddy. Right here.
try. Who's on the right? I got Matt. Nicky, you know you're not going to hear the end of it, me beating you down the ice.
That was Scott Hedberg, by the way.
Hey! Now you want to see on that one, homie.
Rob Brown.
Go. Hang. Man on. Go.
Chicago, Rob Brown, second point of the game.
Hey, Richie, that's a great play. You should be in the NHL.
Where's your name goes? The upper is Logan.
Good play, Rochelle. Good play. Good play, Rochelle.
I don't think they can hear you, Rusty, but good play. Come on, Brownie. Good dump, Dallas. No problem.
Come on, Brownie.
I don't know if a little again.
That's good. Hey, Richie, that's a great play. You should be in the NHL.
LaRouche now has 2 assists.
Last year he led the league in helpers, finished second overall in scoring to Maltais.
You might get some. Hey! What's he doing?
I don't know.
Straight up. He's got no puck. Heads up, Noon.
Chris LaPuma on the shift before the goal. Just listen.
I'm coming.
Brown with his goal and assist now has 5 IHL All-Star points. LaRouche with his 2 assists tonight now has 5 All-Star points, tied with Mark Beaufet, third among active IHL All-Stars, all with 5 points apiece.
Good job, Bruce. You look good tonight. You're looking fast, everything. Come on. Let him up.
Hey, that's it, buddy. Go, go, go.
Wait. Good play, good play.
I think the fans here are upset for the only time today, not seeing a call from Scott Hedberg.
Where's the brown neck?
Yeah, they're not part of this webcast, Jutter. They'd have known Scott Hedberg's not blowing the whistle.
He must have ice time later somewhere.
See that hook? Straight out.
8 minutes, 58 seconds to spare. Ron Brown's goal at 4:52. Scored for Cassidy's All-Star Plan.
Go. I was too far back to see if you got hooked or not. Chicago player? I wouldn't call it anyway. You never know. I did in the prospects game. I called 3 penalties. You're not going to call a penalty shot. It's got to be warranted. That was great, though, you know? Let him play. What's he saying?
Rob Brown was an NHL All-Star back in 1989 when he was Mario Lemieux's line mate. He had 49 goals that year in 68 games, and that All-Star game was in his hometown of Edmonton. And he got a chance to start that All-Star game because Mats Naslund was sick. So it was he, Mario Lemieux, and Cam Neely. And they played up against, I think he said it was Gretzky and Curry, and they were -3 after 3 shifts. We couldn't get off fast enough.
Whoa! Here it comes, Jake, here it comes. Tigers, come here now. Heads up here, Bart. Let him up, Duffy. Right here, right here. Go, go, go. Here we go, corner. Right side, right side. Come there, Simmons. Come in, stop. Come on. Get it.
That's it.
Get it, get it.
Guys, stay alive, guys.
I'll help you, Brown.
Flying.
Go, go. Run.
Sorry about it.
Petrovicki with an opportunity, then Paul Cruz. The puck goes through the crease.
Hi. Is it on all right still? Come on, come on! Well, I haven't said much, but is it on okay?
Drury spins.
It's on me all right, right?
Fan on the one-timer. And by the way, the mic sounds just fine.
All that huffing and puffing Johnny's had to do tonight. That's why he hasn't had anything to say.
Maltais to LaRouche. Score! His second of the game!
Another shot, another shot, another regular season?
Good shot.
Hey, we're going to have to make Rucci every game.
You think?
Correct. That's LaRouche's third point. First goal with 2 assists. He's now tied with Gilbert Dionne, second among active players. Who is the leader in active IHL All-Stars with that assist? Steve Maltais. Past Stan Drulia. Like that. Steve LaRouche, are you with us?
Yeah.
A goal and 2 assists tonight. How much of a pleasure is it to be able to play along with the likes of a Steve Maltais and a Ron Brown?
I mean, it's a good feeling. I played with Mal for the last 2 or 3 years, and we always have success together. So Mal now he's back from Columbus, so we're just having fun tonight, skating hard, and we enjoy the game.
Well, John Anderson just said a moment ago he'd like to see you get a mic for every game if you're going to play like this. Does that bother you?
No, I mean, the guys want me to wear the microphone between periods because I make a lot of, I'm like a kind of funny guy, and they laugh at me because I'm French, so sometimes I mix French and English.
What I thought we were going to hear, Rucci, was, can you smell what the Rock is cooking?
Yeah, I like it. I like that one.
Steve LaRouche, enjoy the rest of this game. We're certainly enjoy watching you play. Thanks so much, Steve.
Thank you.
You bet. A goal and 2 assists for Steve LaRouche. 4-0 Chicago.
Got an ice! Got an ice! Got an ice! Hey Nick, I'm pretty slow. Hey, when you're going half speed and I'm going full tilt, make me feel good.
Scott Hedberg to Nicholas Anderson.
And Nick Anderson won the IHL's fastest skater competition before the game.
Tonight's webcast launches the new IHL TV web channel, which will feature exclusive IHL video programming. In the coming weeks, you'll be able to log on to the IHL.com and check out total access video on demand and other special IHL events. Highlights from tonight's webcast will also be available to access IHL TV. Just log on to the IHL.com.
She's out, Brownie. Come on, get there. He likes putting that stick in the air.
Let's go. Bob Kaiser's downstairs. His guest, Mike Milbury. Bob?
Well, Mike Milbury, GM of the New York Islanders, got a chance to see Rick Dpietro play one period against some awfully good competition. You had to be impressed.
Yeah, I liked it. In the game, but that's the kind of performance that can give him a little confidence to get to the second half of the season, where we want him to be a big factor in getting the Wolves back on track.
19-year-old playing with a lot of older, in fact, the oldest team in the IHL. How's that going to affect his future? I would imagine it's going to step it up a little bit.
I hope so.
Bob Kaiser with Mike Milbury.
Right here. Let him up, Dal. I got, that was fun. That's it, not the one. In this corner. New all. Thanks, Brownie. You know that game, Brownie. Yeah, we can't move Mike from the bench anymore. Jerry, come on. Beat! Come on!
Shomistra stops that Boucher blast.
Didn't need a microphone. You can hear that all the way up here.
You could. Chicago goaltenders have stopped 33 shots.
Net.
Maltais looking for a second goal.
Head up, Bill. You're coming back to me.
Oh, does Bruce Cassidy have anything in his bag of tricks? Down 4-0 with less than 5 minutes to play here in the third.
How did he not get it? 4-0, pretty bad score in an All-Star game, don't you think?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's almost like both teams are a little hesitant.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be much more open. They don't want to play, though.
Say what?
They want to play hard.
Yeah. Oh, well. Where are you going after here?
We're going right on the road. We're going to Grand Rapids.
Grand Rapids Wednesday? Then where?
Utah, I think.
You guys are out in Utah Friday, Saturday? Oh, yeah? Yeah. When do you guys go in?
Probably coming Thursday.
Thursday?
Yeah.
Are you guys staying at the Country Inn?
Yeah.
That's where you stay? You there too? We're supposed to, but I'm staying over at another hotel.
How about your beer? You'd be good to me.
I'm always good to the goalies. I always watch them.
That's good.
You been up at all this year?
No.
No, not at all?
Better.
Well, it's kind of hard for, when what's his name's on a hot streak, isn't he?
Nabokov?
Yeah. Did he play in Kalamazoo, Cleveland last year?
Yeah, I think he started up until New Year.
That's what I thought.
But now they're taking your material. You already said that in the intermission.
It's just a good lead-in.
Excellent. Scott Hoberg and Johan Hedberg. The Wolves lead 4-0 here in the third period of the 2001 IHL All-Star game presented by Bud Light.
Here we go! Here we go! Good way! Heads up, Bubba!
Mark Beaufait, chance for the All-Stars to Sherifyanov.
Heads here, heads here!
Mister there again. Bob Kaiser once again. IHL Commissioner Doug Moss. Bob?
Well, Doug asked me if this glass behind me was bulletproof. I don't know why. Everybody loves him. We promised more Doug Moss. We deliver. Can never get enough Doug Moss. I want to talk about the latest meeting you had with Gary Bettman of the National Hockey League and, of course, Dave Andrews of the American League.
Yeah, we met on Friday, and, you know, I really think a lot of answers to hockey's problems can be solved by hockey. So Gary and I have had a good relationship for a long time, dating back to my time with the Garden, and Dave Andrews and I talk a lot. So, you know, three of us just got together to talk about the issues and see what we can do to help solve them.
IHL's alive and well, isn't it, Doug?
Alive and well.
All right, back upstairs to you guys.
Thank you, Bob. Tell you what, if Doug says it, he means it.
How much, dude?
It's true. Love having him at the helm of this IHL. And I love listening to that man speak.
Did it hit somebody?
Yeah, tell him he's got a mic on every night.
Good talk. Good talk.
Hey,
Good talk.
you see how quick he got back? See how fast he got back?
Classic hockey smile for LaPuma, isn't it?
Sometimes he wears the tooth, sometimes he doesn't.
I kind of like him better without it.
Straighten your arm. Well, we didn't get a chance to see any of his 8 tattoos.
Is that too much access?
Hold on. Eyes up! Move it!
Right there! Hey, Brownie! Don't be cheating in an all-star game.
Heads up! Right there!
Come on, heads up! Here, stop with the shoot.
Anderson shot gloved by Hedberg. .2:15 to play. Brett Hauer and the IHL All-Stars down 4-0.
Wonder what these last couple of shifts from the Wolves are going to look like.
2 minutes. Good.
Move it! Come on, Whitey! Let him up!
Heads up, Boots. He's gone.
Now a minute and a half. Here's LaRouche. A minute to play. Hedberg's down. Petrovicki around the net. 45 seconds. Sharafyanov wide. Siro centers. Sharafyanov on the doorstep. 30 seconds left. Both fake gloves.
Hell yeah, pretty cool now. I saw you try with one hand, but the goalie came back.
IHL history made here at Allstate Arena.
Good game, baby.
Cheers, buddy. All right, buddy.
Good job, man.
Land on my ass is the best spot.
Good try. See you a bit. Good job, eh? So you got it.
Yeah, right.
You got one and two when you want.
Good job, buddy. Good job. Good job. Good. I'll see you.
Okay. Good job. Fun, man. Hey, you guys stick around tonight or what? Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Okay. Go ahead. Let it go. Good job. Good job, guys. That's it, baby. That's a good time, man. That's it. Shell frozen. Hey, I don't mind it. Nice. Whoa! That's what I found. Did that ever get old? Jump. 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 Thanks, man. Jump. Jump. Hey, let me hold your glove. Did I take my helmet out? Did I take my helmet out? No, eh? Keep my helmet on, eh? I got no hair anyway. I got no hair, yeah, I know. What does it say? He won't give them to me. We got fucking 3 cases full of them. You go get them and rinse them out. Oh, that's what I'm saying. First in the league in scoring, and I got like 6 winning goals. I didn't even get MVP, so I don't think about anything right now. I enjoy to be in a minor. That's fun with the boys. Are you coming tonight, or? I don't know. You got a sitter? You have a babysitter? Where am I going? Where's everybody?
Do it again. I'll do it on this side.
Needless to say, Judd, we got to thank Chris LaPuma, one of the many players to wear the mic. Outstanding to get his thoughts. And everyone who's ever met Chris LaPuma knows not only how good a hockey player is, how funny he is as well.
He is just a tremendous guy and a wonderful guy to be around.
11,000. Give yourselves a hand, will you?
The International Hockey League that we've had a chance to talk with. Let's send it down to Bob Kaiser.
I would say Wolves fans are spoiled. Great teams over the years, and you just saw one of the greatest games in the history of the IHL All-Star. Wouldn't you think? What a terrific performance. Thanks, guys. Let's begin with our awards for tonight. The first one is the Bud Light Rising Star Award. The award is given to the first-time All-Star who best contributes to his team's effort, and you're going to love this one, folks. And here to present the award is Rudy Beltran from Anheuser-Busch. The winner of the Bud Light Rising Star Award is Rick Dpietro. Question?
Hey, Rick, congratulations. Especially in a flat team, also as well as Bud Light, leather jacket. Hope you enjoy it here in Chicago.
Rick Dpietro, real quickly here, Rick, first of many awards, obviously, for that young man. 19 years old, won't turn 20 until September. Next award is the most valuable player, brought to you by Esport Knox. The award is given to the All-Star player who is the most outstanding player in this 2001 IHL All-Star game. Here to present that award is Ross Merritt from Esport Knox. The most valuable player with 2 goals and an assist, Steve LaRouche.
Thank you. We got a little present to fill it up. I hope you don't spray it in the locker room. No. Thank you. Sure. Steve, you got a question? Question? Want me to speak French or English?
Steve LaRouche, this has not been so far this season the Wolves were expecting, but this game might be the turnaround for you, don't you think?
Yeah, maybe. We play better the last 5 games. We play a little bit. We play like we should play. So tonight we just want to have fun and enjoy the game with the fans there because we got great fans. So I hope the fans enjoy the game tonight. And you know, I'm sure the Wolves going to be back after that game, and we're just waiting for the playoffs.
All right, well, the playoffs will be a half a season away. Steve, all the best during the second half.
Thank you.
Steve LaRouche, the most valuable player of the 2001 IHL All-Star game. Again, everybody in the building here, 11,000 plus, give yourselves a hand. What a tremendous atmosphere, a tremendous game. Thank you very much for coming. Thanks to the Wolves and the IHL for putting on an absolutely sensational show. Good night, everyone. We'll send it back up to Judd and Andrew.
Thank you so much, Bob Kaiser. And Judd Surratt, we saw some history. The first shutout ever in IHL All-Star history. And we know now that Steve Maltais is the all-time leading scorer in All-Star history. He now has 12 points.
The one thing that comes to my mind is the format. I don't think we would have seen such an intense game and such a great performance by both teams had we not seen this type of format from the International Hockey League. It was fabulous today.
Judd, it's a pleasure working with you and with Bob.
Great to work with you guys today.
Thank you so much. And remember that you can access the highlights on demand at the IHL.com. The Chicago Wolves defeat the IHL All-Stars here in the 2001 IHL All-Star Game presented by Bud Light. So long, everybody.